Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well and teach well, and peace and blessings to the whole of the elect, pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This your brother Quan Wath with the Great Millstone Charlotte Camp. Come with a quick live, a quick lesson, not live, a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Just touching on, a post that brothers had put in the community section on YouTube, right? And this is off of Natural News. It reads, if Israel chooses war, then Israel and the USA may both be destroyed, right? Now, just landbacking off that title, we see all eyes are on Amalek, man, right? The world is watching, what's about to happen in that with that whole Israel, these Israelis and these Palestinians, man, right? Regardless of which way it goes, everything is being seen, right? And we're watching, people pick sides. The world is being exposed to the the true nature of this devil, man, right? Because all these Edomites, right, are they exercise their blessing of the sword, man, and that's what we see taking place during these conflicts, right? So we're seeing what's taking place across the earth, and people are being exposed to the true, nefarious intentions of these devils, man, right? So, like I titled the lesson, all eyes are on Amalek, Now this is Jeremiah 49, and I'll start in verse 20, and it reads, therefore hear the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Edom, and his purposes that he hath proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. So we're seeing that least of the flock, right, being these Amalekites, the lowest of the the Edomites, right? The least of the flock is drawing out, these American Edomites, man. Now, wherever this goes, Lord willing, it starts to intensify, right? We understand that other prophecy has to take place, chiefly the MOTB being established, being pushed. But, Lord willing, this, we see these things amplify. And we're already seeing them amplify, right? But we're seeing this taking place in the world stage, man. And it's happening before everybody's eyes, All these prophecies, are unavoidable. You can't hide from it. You can't put your head in the sand. That's why we see, as Apostle Tahar and the elder apostles and the elders on down have been going into, we're seeing these men pop up from the old One West days, man, right? Because they see, these prophecies are intensifying, man, right? And we're seeing, Amalek be completely, disrobed, so to speak, man, right? That covering he had, is about to be removed. Actually, let me see if I can find that. Make bare the thigh. This is Isaiah 47 and verse 1. It reads, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, right? That dust being confusion, right? Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate, right? Because everybody sees America, for the whore that she is, man. And they're starting to see, these Amalekites, right? These imposters over in the Holy Land, for the what's the word? They're no longer tender and delicate as well, man, right? Right? They're being seen in the same whorish light, as Babylon the Great. It says, take the millstones and grind meal, uncover the locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers, and this in the NLT, it reads, take heavy millstones and grind flour, remove your veil and strip off your robes, expose yourself to public view, right? All eyes are on Amalek right now, right? The public is seeing, these devils for who they truly are, right? And as they get exposed more, that pride is gonna, continue to increase. That's why you see people like Yuval Noah Harari, and Klaus Schwab, right, speaking so proudly, right, with so much arrogancy, because though they're being exposed, they think there's no recourse to their actions, man, and they think that there's nobody who can stop them, man. You know, but we understand, the prophecy is allowing, the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah is allowing these devils, to get boasted up and get lifted up, so that when He tears them down, they're at the height of their sufficiency, man. Right? This is verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man, right? And this is what we're seeing right now. This man is being uncovered. He's being exposed. His nakedness is is being exposed. His true, what's the word? His true character, right? Or lack thereof, is being shown to the world. And we're seeing people pick sides, right? We're seeing, that division, because if America wasn't already divided, and if the world wasn't already divided, events like this are going to continue to aid in that division, man. Right? The NLT reads Isaiah 47:3. You will be naked and burdened with shame. I will take vengeance against you without pity. Right? Because there's not going to be any pity for these Edomites, man. Right? We're seeing them being exposed to the whole earth, for the vile creature that he is, viler than the earth, as you read in Job, right? That base man, and the vengeance of the Lord is about to take place, for all the atrocities that they've perpetrated, man, right? Chiefly against you Israelites, you Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics, West Indians, the atrocities that he's perpetrated against you, for centuries, man, for generations upon generations. The Lord is about to vindicate us, man. But it starts with everything being exposed about this devil, man, right? From their involvement in the slave trade, right, to them weaseling their way into the Holy Land, man, right? To them, covering up the faces of the judges, right? Job 9:24. All these things are being exposed. Let me go to what is it? 2 Thessalonians. Salakia. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. And verse 8. It reads, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Right? So the wicked is being revealed. Right? All eyes are on the wicked right now. Everybody is watching what's taking place, with these evil men. The whole earth is attuned to what's happening right now. Now it's possible that things simmer down and attention comes back off of them, but as of right now, right, that attention is at its peak. It says, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. Right? The prophets, the men you see out here on the highways and byways, prophesying the downfall of Babylon the Great. Right? Prophesying the coming, what's the word? Destruction of this Edomite hegemony, man. Right? To the removal of those imposters over in the Holy Land. Right? All these things, is that consuming, of the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, which is prophecy. It says, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Because once the Lord gets here, it's all action, man. Right? He's removing all things that offend, as the scriptures say. Right? The slain of the Lord shall be from one end of the earth to the other. right? Everything that's not, uh, well, coming in this first go around, that's not of the elect, or that's destined to be put in chains, is about to be put to death, man. You know, it says here, um, when in the NLT, verse 8, when the man of lawlessness, right, and this man is being shown to be the man of lawlessness, right? They have no morals. They have no code of conduct to follow by, right? There's no trusting this man, right? You can't trust your enemy, right? That's why the scriptures say that, right? Never trust thine enemy. This man is your enemy. It says the man of lawlessness will be revealed, and this is what we're saying. You know, those Amalekites over in Israel are no different, right? They fall exactly into that same category. Those men of lawlessness who are being revealed, man. All right. Now those Palestinians, they're not supposed to be over there anyway. They, neither of those people are supposed to be in that land, right? So whatever they do to each other, that is what it is. But there has been, those Israelis, bullying, that hammer, was it that continual stroke, rather, right? They've been continually, beating them Palestinians into submission, man. And we're watching the world stand up against this, man, right? Because their actions are being shown on a global scale, right? So you got those who are sympathizers, and then you have those who are, against it, right? We don't care one way or the other what they do, right? It's all prophecy at the end of the day, and Lord willing, it leads to, America's getting dragged into World War III, right? But continuing on, it says, the man of lawlessness will be revealed, but the Lord Yahweh Shai will kill him with the breath of his mouth, right? And that, let me look into that word kill. Just curious. Do they have it? Oh, Salakia, they don't have it in the NLT. But this is the word for slave, right? It says, going down, it says to do away with or abrogate customs. Let me look at that. So abrogate, to repeal or do away with a law, right, or formal agreement, right? So to do away with, or abrogate customs or ordinances, going into laws, right, or things that were put into place. So we're watching, the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the customs, right, being causing Esau Edom to be done away with, man, right? The truth, is coming up against their lies, is pulling down those strongholds. So when it says he will kill him with the breath, the Lord Yahweh Shai will kill him with the breath of his mouth, right? It's the words of the prophets, man, right? The spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, coming through the men you see out here, right? Starting with our head elders, apostles on down, man. It says, and destroy him by the splendor of his coming, man. Because it's going to be magnificent. The end of this wicked rulership, man. Right? But just going back to the lesson, all eyes are on Amalek right now, man. Right? We're watching what they're going to do. Brothers is, being, diligent in keeping up with the geopolitical events. Right, just to see, because we won, false flag issue situation away, from things really jumping off, man. We could be, a couple of weeks, from this whole system being in ruins, man. Right. Now I did want to get this, Nahum chapter 3, and I start in verse 5. It reads, I start in verse 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts. Now, this is talking about Babylon the Great, America, but it can, the welfare state that Israel is, right? Those Israelis, being in that welfare state, they take, whatever marching orders according to what Babylon the Great is, following as well, man. So they're one in the same, as far as their way of moving throughout the earth, right? America is more of a global presence, but they follow the same suit, So they're both, selling nations through witchcrafts, right? Because that's the foundation of this Edomite hegemony, right? Is witchcraft. It says, "Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and show the nations thy nakedness." Right. So again, all eyes are watching the nakedness of these nations, be exposed, right? The evil that that America has done in the past, and the evil that those Israelis have done in the past, man. All these things are being exposed to the world, right? In the NLT it reads, "I am your enemy." Look, man, he said, "I am your enemy." The Lord is enemies with these damn devils, man. Right? Says the Lord of heaven's armies. "And now I will lift your skirts and show all the earth your nakedness and shame." So everybody is seeing, these devils for who they truly are. Right? All eyes are on Amalek right now. Right? Because we're all watching to see, how these things pan out. Right? Seeing if Iran, decides to take countermeasures. Right? Seeing what type of propaganda continues to be pushed, right? What type of, I guess you could say, payback, that those Israelis, will will take, on Hamas and that whole situation, right? We just, watch and wait, as the scriptures say, man, right? But we're watching the nakedness being shown, right? It says, "And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock." And that's what we see, right there being set as a gazing stock, man. Right there, you have sympathizers out there, right? But then you have people who understand, what these, these Israelis, these Zionists, right? They understand what what atrocities that they've committed themselves, man. Right? Even them establishing themselves in that land, right? There was great bloodshed, but nobody talks about that, right? All that's being shown to the world now, it's being brought to the eyes of the public. That nakedness, that shame, right? Um, that's pretty much it on that. Let me see. I had one more I wanted to look up. Slovakia. Look at this. No. It's a lot. Here we go. This is Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 10. It reads, "But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places." Right? Everything that they've tried to hide is being brought, to the light. Right? "And he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not." Right? So this is what we're seeing right now. The Lord is exposing these devils. Right? The Lord has a spotlight on Esau, Edom. All these Edomites, man. All these American Edomites, right? And their history. Those Israeli Edomites, those Amalekites, and their history, right? And their actions that they're taking right now, right? All in these European Edomites, everything that they've done and continue to do, right? These so-called elites, these globalists, right? And everything that they're doing, it's all being exposed, man, right? And that's how we know we're very near the end, because they have no choice but to push these new world order agendas, man, right? To push forward for World War III, to push forward for the mark of the beast, right? Being that charagma, that implantable, RFID micro chip, man, right? All these things are being exposed, and the Amalek being the topic of conversation, for the week or the month or whatever, right? All eyes, are on what they're gonna do, because their actions, they're always pertaining to prophecy, man. Everybody's subject to prophecy, and everybody's gonna play their role in prophecy. So, just something quick to the spirit. Just touching on that photo or that post that brother had made, because everybody's watching to see what's going to happen, in regards to this situation, right? It's up to us as the watchmen, the prophets, Lord willing, that's the lot the Lord has us in, is to watch and report on these things, man, but that's pretty much the point. I want to close by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bashem, Kakodash, Lord willing. That was an edifying lesson to you brothers and sisters out there. I'm going to give all double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers out here. Just continue to push, continue to pray, right? To you hopeful elect brothers, you hopeful elect sisters. Shalom.